Viewers, please bear in mind that the voices in the video, including the disclaimer, are AI generated. They do not represent the real lives, opinions, statements, or personas of the individuals depicted. Everything is created solely for entertainment purposes and should not be taken seriously. Enjoy the video.
Howdy, fellas. Welcome to our Fire Emblem 7.
Joe, you gaslighting, demented old hag. You should not misinform people online. A viewer pointed out that you can actually fight Nightmare in the OG Kirby game.
Donald, I was going to get to that later and apologize for it since I remembered it wrong.
Remembered it wrong, Joe? You can't always say that and just get away with it.
Okay. Look, can we just discuss this after recording? This is George's first introduction, and you both ruined it. I didn't want a repeat of what happened to me in our first Kirby episode, and yet here we are. Sorry about that, George. Go ahead and do your thing.
It's all good, and thanks, Obama. Viewers, welcome to our Fire Emblem 7 playthrough. We will be starting on Lynn Hard mode since me and Barack have not played this game yet, and we also want to experience its story.
You guys also wanted to see our reaction towards it, so this is a win-win situation for us.
I mean, if I'm being honest, the story isn't really anything special, so don't get hyped up on it.
Donald, don't give them a preconceived opinion. Let them experience it on their own so they can come up with a fair judgment.
Yeah, for real, just chill, Donald. Why are you acting so sour this early in the recording?
Hey, don't tell me to chill. I'm just stating my opinion. Also, what the hell is that name, George? Change that right now, for fuck's sake.
Whoops, my bad, guys. Just force of habit. Here is something better that represents all of us.
Very bland, but that's definitely better than the previous one, so I'll let it slide.
George, you really don't need to customize this part of the game. It literally has no effect on the gameplay.
Don't worry, guys. It won't take long, I promise you.
Holy fuck, George. Just pick a goddamn month. We've been here for 2 fucking minutes.
Okay, this moon design on the name looks really good. I'll take it.
You literally... You know what? Never mind. We're finally starting the game.
Oh damn, this is Lynn? She's really pretty. I'll give you that.
Don't let Michael hear you say that, or you're in for a beating.
Shut the hell up, Donald. You know I don't mean it that way.
Well, yeah, that's actually a title, not a name, so it really does sound odd. Oh, thank you, Lynn.
George, you know, this is just a video game and she really can't hear you, right?
I know that, Joe. I just want to be immersed in the game.
Well, as long as you're aware, then we're all good.
Are those bandits? Seems like that's always going to be the case for the first battle.
The weird part about it is that their sprite makes it seem like they're shirtless, which I find funny.
Oh, cool. So we get to fight with Lynn? We didn't get to pick our class from the start, so how will that work?
In this game, we are just a tactician, George. We just stay in the back line, ordering others to do the dirty work.
Oh, wow. So we're technically just an NPC. I don't know what to feel about that.
Honestly, I prefer it this way. Sometimes being a self-insert in the game can really ruin its direction in terms of storytelling.
All right, boys. I'm going to crank up the text speed in this game since they are way too slow.
That's a good decision. Just please don't take too long setting up like what happened a while ago.
Yeah, for real. We don't have all day, George.
Don't worry, guys. It won't take long, I promise you.
George, you also said that last time. Just start playing now, damn it.
All right, fine. I won't waste any more time. Let me just press every button to see what they do.
For the love of God, I'm going to lose my fucking mind already. Finally, you moved. I for sure thought we were going to be stuck here for 5 more minutes.
Just chill, Donald. George is getting used to playing
Lynn,
with us,
my
that's
queen.
all.
I will follow every order you give me.
Just be careful, George. Lynn is very fragile and can die if you're not careful.
It's 39% to get hit. That's like 0% if you round it off.
Never explain statistics again like that, or I'm going to castrate you.
I know we can get unlucky, but don't worry. Lynn is goated, and that will never happen to her. Okay, I will make sure to be more careful moving forward.
For now, George, just use a vulnerary to heal her. Dying in the prologue would be really shameful.
Backseater, Barack. Back at it, ladies and gentlemen. Stop making George look stupid. He knows what to do.
I'm not backseating. I'm just stating the obvious. Just keep eating Big Macs over there and shut the hell up.
Excuse me? If anyone is going to get our units killed, it's you, Barack. I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah, what if I start with your fat ass then?
Okay, you two calm down. Look, George is about to face the very first boss of the game.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here. I don't really feel good about my chances. Bat of the Beast? Damn, that sounds intimidating. Damn, if he can hit Lynn, then this guy must be really strong.
Don't worry, George. That guy is still a bum like Donald.
Who the hell are you calling a bum?
As long as you heal and just let him attack you, then you'll win.
That's true, but for some reason I want to gamble just this once.
George, no. Let's only be risky when it's needed so we build up good habits.
You're right, Joe. Sorry about that. I'll play safe for now so we can have a guaranteed victory.
Jesus Christ, how the hell do we keep getting hit by these 40% accuracies? This is ridiculous.
Well, at least we win now since all I gotta do is attack him during our turn.
George, wait, no, don't do that!
Jesus Christ! If Lynn missed there and he hit us, that would have been game over.
Don't worry, Donald. That was all calculated. 93% is like 100%, so I know Lynn was not going to miss.
Oh, hell yeah, really nice level up.
You're not completely wrong, George. Just keep in mind that it's not going to be the case every time. As long as we can balance out the risky and safe plays, then we will be winning.
It was somewhat hectic, but nothing too hard. Well, yeah, you can say that. Of course, I would be happy to travel with you.
I really cannot believe that he's talking to her like she's an actual person.
Just let him be. Donald, at least he's enjoying the game so far.
Oh, wow, she's the only survivor. Must be really tough. And of course, it's those damn bandits.
Oh, what the fuck? The text just auto-scrolled. It's okay, don't cry. I'm here for you.
Bro is really feeling himself, ha ha ha. This is taking too long. When is it going to end?
Donald, if you have nothing important to say, then shut the hell up. We're enjoying the story here, and you're ruining the vibe.
Yes, we can do that. I will make sure you're the strongest swordswoman ever. I already said yes to that a while ago, so you have nothing to worry. Ooh, I like the sound of that. A peerless warrior definitely suits you well.
I really loved that iconic line so much. It's one of the major reasons why I continued playing this game.
Oh, hello, Joe. I thought you fell asleep already, since you weren't saying anything for a long time.
I'm here, don't worry. I just didn't want to interrupt George's immersion, that's all.
Bulgar? That's a really funny name for a place, not gonna lie.
Oh, nice. It seems like we're getting two cavaliers in this chapter. I really love horse movement.
Same George, same.
Okay, this does not look like a city at all. Oh, never mind, the city is above that. That's some cheap tactic they use, but I'll let it slide since this is a retro game.
Ooh, we're about to meet one of my favorite characters in the game.
I'm guessing that's Sane. He's a funny dude, that's for sure.
You're goddamn right, Joe. Look at this handsome fella right here. Pure charisma. He's a great man, and I know a lot of men. Trust me.
I don't know about that, Donald. He seems like a really annoying person. Even Lynn doesn't approve of his attitude.
I beg to differ, Barack. Sure, this guy seems like a playboy, but my gut feeling tells me he's actually a super reliable person when you need him. Okay, never mind. If Lynn doesn't like him, then I don't like him either.
You're really simping hard on Lynn, but I can't really blame that, since that's how I also felt on my first playthrough.
Okay, so this is the other Cavalier guy, right? What's his name? His name is Kent.
Yeah, this guy is a loser and total normie. I don't like him since he's very bland.
Well, to me, it seems like he's a very upstanding person that knows how to respect other people, so I like him more than Sane.
Yeah, it seems like this Kent guy will respect Lynn, so I also like him much better.
Of course Barack would like this guy because, like him, you both have no personality.
Excuse me?
And George, you goddamn simp, Your opinion is invalid already because of that.
It's not simping, it's called caring for a friend.
Look at this guy. The only thing in his mind is courting girls. Is this the personality you're referring to, Donald?
That's called charisma. Something robots like you who only know how to beep, boop, will never understand.
That's a good one, Donald. I'll give you that.
Well, okay, aside from that weird laugh, I personally like both of them since they complement Lynn's party. Nothing beats a stoic guy paired with a naughty but reliable, happy-go-lucky partner. At least that's how I see it.
That's cool and all, Joe, but what is that mission they're referring to? Also, who's chasing us?
The Knights, maybe?
Nope. Surprise, it's another useless, ugly-ass bandit.
We are going to be seeing a lot more of them, so don't be discouraged by that fact. Remember, Lynn doesn't really have any substantial combat training, so it's not like you can just throw her on experienced soldiers and warriors. Facing bandits first makes sense from the story perspective.
Okay, Joe, that's enough yapping. I'm literally dying here because the story is taking long enough to finish and you're not helping. Can we please just skip this for the love of God?
Donald, no. We promised to react to the story, and that's what the viewers are getting. Stop your bitching and pay attention.
Oh, hey, this sane guy isn't so bad if he's willing to help Lynn out. I changed my mind, Donald. Sane is a man of the people, just like his buddy Kent. Oh, come on, Lynn. Don't reject their help. They're good people, I promise you that.
As long as you recognize Sane's greatness, then we won't have problems, George.
He did also praise Kent, you know? But I guess you only care about Sane, so you wouldn't notice.
All right, we can finally see the gameplay you've been waiting for, Donald.
Fucking finally.
Also, I want to know what's going to be your strategy for this one, George.
Sure thing. Just let me take a look at all our party members first.
George, it's literally chapter 1. Hurry the hell up and start moving.
Donald, it's fine. At least we get to see their base stats, and that's always a good thing. Based on what we just saw just now, I think we can assume that they fairly have similar growths. The only difference is that Sane focuses more on strength.
Very clever observation, Obama. What you said is actually true and almost complete. Sane also suffers a bit more when it comes to skill growth. Kent, on the other hand, tends to be the more balanced on everything with his stats. Then again, we can just get lucky and have a better Sane at the end of our journey.
Stats this, stats that. Sane has always been better regardless, and no argument is needed, period.
If that's going to be the case, I'm just going to try and give experience to everyone since we will be needing them in the long run. Although I will prioritize Lynn, Kent, and Sane in that order.
You twin tower bombing buffoon.
Donald,
how
please
dare
be
you
nice.
put Sane as the last one?
I'm sorry, Donald, but you need to understand that he currently has the disadvantage because he's using a lance. Once he gets his sword, then he will be used more, I promise.
Well, that's no fucking problem. Just exchange weapons with Kent and problem solve.
Donald, we're not doing any weapon trades just for you to be satisfied right now. I'm pretty sure the next chapter or so will have an armory, so stop your bitching.
Another good guess, Barack. There is an armory in Chapter 3, so Sane will get his trusty sword sooner or later.
2 more chapters for all that potential XP to be missed. Trade that damn sword to Sane right now, or I'm leaving the call.
Oh, come on, Donald, don't be like that. Think of it this way. We are purposely giving Sane a disadvantage because he's the only one on the party who can still kill despite this fact. It just goes to show how superior he is to Kent. Isn't that what you wanted?
You know what, George? I like the way you think. I approve of this strategy because it's an amazing one, and I know many strategies that are amazing like this.
Well, that could have ended much worse. Good job on that, George.
Don't worry, guys, I got you.
Also, I just noticed, but are you having a hard time utilizing the trees to your advantage? Don't you think you're playing a bit too defensive?
Yeah, pretty much. The placement of these forests make it hard to do it consistently.
It's fine, Barack. It's just the early game. George's priority is training everyone, and he's doing a good job so far.
Look at him dodging an axe despite the weapon disadvantage and hitting back hard. That's my boy right there.
Are you seriously just going to glaze Sane and bust a fat one every time he does something?
Why wouldn't I? He's my goat, and he's the few ones that can make me hard.
That is disgusting. Do you hear what you're saying right now? Did all that McDonald eating finally fried your brain or something?
Barack, no need to be toxic like that.
Oh, I'm the toxic one.
Donald is just expressing his love for his character, and there is nothing wrong with that.
Okay, Barack, let me help you calm down with this fact. Did you know that in the normal difficulty of the game, Sane actually gets a spare sword from Kent? For some reason, that was not implemented in hard mode, probably an oversight if you ask me.
That's actually stupid that they didn't account for that. But what's more stupid is Kent getting hit by a 46% accuracy from a no-life bandit.
Donald, you and your hating fat ass should know that missing an attack because of RNG does not represent his skill.
What the hell are you on about? Skill stat is used to calculate the hit rate of an attack.
Donald is partially right, Barack. You're taking the L again this time.
Garbage level up for a garbage unit.
Did someone say garbage?
You just keep taking these L's, Barack.
Yeah, whatever. It's just the start, so keep laughing while you can.
Oh yeah, George, you better make sure Sane gets to have that juicy boss XP. He deserves it after an outstanding performance.
Sorry, Donald. I'm actually planning to give it to Lynn since it's only fitting that she kills the one targeting her. Like I said, she is my top priority when it comes down to leveling up.
It's never a bad idea to keep your lord ahead of the pack. Makes it easier in the long run somewhat.
You know what? I'll let it slide since Sane hit and dodged a 78%. I'm content with that.
Okay, now that is what you call insane luck. But whatever, editor, take us to where we need to be.
Damn, no crits. I really want to see that at least once.
Don't worry, George. Real soon, but maybe not this session.
Oh man, I kind of want speed on her so she consistently double, but I guess this is a fine level up.
She has like a 60% chance to get speed every time she levels up. Don't worry about it so much.
Joe has a point. And besides, 10 speed at this point of the game is overkill. She's in a very good spot right now.
If you guys say so, then I won't be worried. But anyways, did you guys see that art a while ago? It seems like they're friends now.
It also seems like they're about to talk on their supposed mission that was hinted to be Lynn herself. Let's take a listen on it. Oof, poor guy.
Oh shit, is Lynn the daughter?
I honestly forgot what happened in this game, so this is also a good refresher for me.
Oh, so it is her. Does that mean we'll be on a quest to find her grandfather?
I mean, based on where this is going and from Lynn's personality, I'd say that's a very high likely scenario.
Well, you guys figured that out fast, but that's not surprising. But yes, basically Lynn's journey is about reuniting with his grandfather.
And Sane just said that they were sent out to escort her back home. So far it is a cliche story, but I don't see any faults with it at the moment.
Same sentiments here, George. I guess it's because it is easy to digest, and they did a really good job captivating the players with Lynn's personality. At this point, it only makes sense to help her get back to her only family left.
Imagine if there is a new Fire Emblem game and their main focus is Lynn and her family. That would really take off the market for sure.
Oh, okay. That makes sense why Lynn was shocked when the bandit called her that. Also, Donald, Fire Emblem Engage included her, so I guess that counts, right?
Well, George, I'm pretty sure you recognize that the recurring characters were only used there for nostalgia purposes. It doesn't really add anything new to them, sadly.
Okay, wait guys, be quiet for a moment. I want to know who this Lord Lundgren person is.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce his name.
Oh, so he's a bitch. Got it. He's going to be the final boss for Lynn, I suppose.
Wait, so this Lundgren bitch is just hunting Lynn because he's afraid of losing his title? Damn, he's such a petty bastard.
I like how you also just called him a bitch, George.
Am I wrong, though? Anyone who tries to hurt Lynn is a bitch in my book.
I like how she asks us thinking we're going to just leave her.
To be fair, Donald, this is a big and life-changing task. We literally just met her yesterday, and we haven't built any strong relationship with her. It's called basic respect, something you probably don't understand.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt this conversation before it turns into both of you going back and forth. George, how about you ask your question of the video to our viewers instead?
Well, I actually don't know what to ask our viewers, if I'm being honest. And I can't be bothered to think now, since I'm reading the text. Sorry.
Since George doesn't have one, then I'll take this opportunity. Viewers, who do you like better, Sane or Kent? You better pick carefully if you don't want to go missing suddenly.
Donald, don't go scaring our viewers and try to manipulate their own opinion. Let them pick at ease.
Barack, I'm not scaring anyone. I just want to make sure that they are guided in the right direction.
Sorry to interrupt, but who is this Elimine that is mentioned?
You guys
is this
better
their
pick
god
Sane.
on this world?
She's not a deity, but she is a saint. Saint Elimine was one of the 8 legends who helped end the Scouring, which is a war between mankind and dragons. We'll actually be able to use her legendary weapon, but I'm not saying any more details beyond that.
Oh, that's some exciting stuff. But what about the 8 legends you just... How dare this guy call his swordsmanship peerless? That title only belongs to Lynn.
Okay, George, calm down. We'll show and prove to him that Lynn has better skills than this bum. Also, try not to ask too much about the terminology, since I'm sure the game will explain it to us later.
I got you, Barack. I'll make sure this bum no life having broke-ass bitch will be put right in his place. And he got rejected by the sword. Maybe he's right, the gods do fear him, not because of his skill, but because his stupidity knows no bounds.
Damn, I've never heard George roast anyone this hard since his younger days. Not that I'm complaining, I'm actually loving every moment of this. Go off, King!
Jesus Christ, you also need to calm down, Donald. I don't think anyone knows what's happening to the story at the moment because we don't stop talking.
Wait, am I seriously the only one paying attention?
I'm also paying attention, George. It's just hard to focus properly on reading and responding to whatever is being said by you guys simultaneously.
That sounds like a you problem more than anything.
For our viewers who can't follow the story, basically, a bandit named Glass goes to the altar and tries to steal the sacred blade called Manikati. This sacred blade chooses its owner, and Glass isn't deemed worthy.
Oh, cool. Are these villages that we can get items by visiting it?
Because of this, he's throwing a tantrum and wants to destroy the altar, and we need to stop him.
Well, I guess not, just a random house.
George, a village is a big house with a red roof. You'll see one next chapter, I believe.
Oh, okay, thanks for the clarification, Donald. I appreciate it.
I guess I'm just going to be ignored here since no one cared about my summary of the story.
I actually do appreciate the gesture, Joe, so thank you for that. I was waiting for the conversation between Donald and George to end so I could bring it up.
Thanks, Obama. Now I don't feel so bad on my yapping about it. Anyways, what's your plan for this map, George?
Nothing special, really. I'm just going to finish this bandit in front with Sane and then make him break the wall. While he does that, I will make Kent and Lynn take care of the bandits below.
Screw that plan, George. You better save Sane right now or he's going to die.
Don't worry, Donald. I'm adjusting my tactics.
Okay, good.
It sucks that I have to do this, since my position will be somewhat screwed, but it is what it is.
And just like that, Kent took the bandit down without any problem. This is science first, L. Donald. How do you feel about that?
Shut the hell up, you King Kong descendant. Put some respect on his name by pronouncing it properly. Just wait until he gets a sword, and he'll be leaving your husband, Kent, in the dust.
The fuck do you mean, husband?
That's a smart decision to place Lynn in front to protect Sane. Nice one, George.
I appreciate the acknowledgement, Joe. Thanks to her, we have the advantage again, and I can execute my plan with no problems. As expected of Lynn, she's just the best.
Jesus Christ. Are you seriously going to simp on her every time she does something?
It's not simping, it's called praising her for doing a good job.
Donald, I literally asked you something similar to what you said concerning you and Sane. So you can't judge George for that, otherwise you're just being a hypocrite.
I don't remember anything like that.
Of course
Fake
you don't.
news?
George, don't forget to heal Sane before breaking that wall. He has 7 HP, so if he gets hit by a bandit one more time, which is high likely, then it's over for him.
I got you, Joe. Let me just kill this bandit below first, then I will heal Sane. I really like the map design in this chapter so much. It's small and simple, but it's not brain dead that you can just throw anyone and win it.
To be fair, George, we are playing on hard difficulties, so that's probably the reason. I can't say for sure in normal since I haven't played this game yet.
Well, it is much easier on normal mode, obviously, but let's not worry about that and see Kent's level up stats.
This is exactly the kind of level ups I got while using Kent on my end. Absolutely atrocious.
At least he should be able to double the brigands now, I believe. It's not the worst thing to happen.
Speed is one of the best stat in my opinion, so I'm not totally disappointed by this result. There are a lot more levels to go anyway, so there's a huge room for good growth.
Here, Donald, I gave free XP to Sane again. Although he did get hit in the process, but that shouldn't be a problem.
I appreciate that, George. I'll be sure to return the favor by leveling up Lynn appropriately as well. I got your back.
Damn, I wish I had a friend like that who doesn't antagonize me with my opinions regarding the characters I like.
I'm sure Donald will open up to Kent in one of our playthroughs, so just hang in there for now, Barack.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. Not in any reality or alternate universe. If I had to force myself to like that bum of a character, I wish the last assassination attempt hadn't failed.
Bro is really hating on my character like the whole world depended on it.
Man, if only Lynn had dodged, I would have done a 1v1 on him against that homeless dude on the throne.
I don't know about the homeless part, but you can always just patch her up and she'll be good to go.
I want to conserve our vulnerary for now, Joe. I know I'm being too careful, but you can never go wrong with that tactic. Sane can handle this waste of oxygen easily without any risks. Stab this lance right through his throat so he can never breathe again. Oh, what? How did that miss?
And he got hit. It seems like his recklessness got the better of him. He should just stay back and let Kent show him how it's done.
Fuck that shit, Obama. We are not backing down just like that. Redeem yourself and show him how it's done, my boy.
That's good that he finally hit him, but if he misses the next one, then someone needs to do the finishing blow instead.
No skill and speed, sadly, but that's fine. Also, I agree with Barack on this one. Lynn or Kent can clean it up if necessary.
Joe, come on. Don't be a pussy like Barack over there. I don't care if Sane misses the next attack. He will still finish the job because he's a man like me.
I genuinely don't know about this, Donald. While I'm sure Sane has a better chance to defeat him, I'm going to use Lynn if he does indeed miss.
Are you serious?
Donald, just chill and let George play the game.
Man, screw you guys.
Oh shit, I might have just made a grave mistake.
I cannot believe we put ourselves in a position like this, and it's just chapter 2.
George, trust me on this one and attack using Sane.
All right, fine, I'll trust you.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the GOAT.
I'm not even going to tell you to calm down. I'm just happy that it worked out in the end.
Well, that was one hell of a risky play, but hopefully that doesn't happen a lot moving forward.
Yeah, sorry about that. Next time I'll check the possible outcomes for everyone before locking into a choice.
Damn you, three are such a spoil sport when it comes to celebrating a win.
Donald, you're the only one here celebrating.
Okay, wait, I want you guys to actually see this because it's a really cool moment. Pay attention.
I feel like I know what's going to happen, but I still feel excited about this.
Did the sword choose her?
That is indeed the case. A pure, kind-hearted girl like Lynn deserves everything in the world. The spirits of the sword just chose her, and that's more than enough to prove my statement. Oh my God, look how beautiful she is in this artwork.
Okay, keep your pants on, George. Don't ruin this moment for our viewers.
This is basically her personal weapon moving forward, but it will have limited uses, so keep that in mind.
It's sad that I won't be able to use this for now, since we're almost about to end the recording. Make sure to showcase it next time, Barack. I want to see this in action.
Don't worry, George, I feel the same. That's going to be the first thing we'll see in action in the next episode, I guarantee you this.
I can't really remember the exact stats for this thing, but I did find it really helpful throughout my playthrough.
Well, that's a very reassuring comment considering you don't really praise stuff easily.
Wait, I just realized. If this weapon was blessed by magic, then does it mean that it has 1 to 2 range?
Okay, now Kent is just glazing on Lynn, like George over here.
Since you and Obama are excited about it, I won't spoil anything more, and you'll just have to see it the next we play.
I actually prefer it that way, Joe. We and the viewers have something to look forward to, and that's always a good thing.
Barack, this game was literally released 22 years ago, and our viewers are aged around 18 to 35 years old. That means most of them have most likely played this game.
Whoa, why did the music become so ominous all of a sudden?
Castle Kalen, that's where we need to go, right?
Who's this guy? Oh, this Pinocchio son of a bitch is the root of Lynn's problems.
Bro is so confident that he thinks mere bandits can stop them. Little does he know that she has the Monicati.
And this despicable old hag is also poisoning her grandfather. I hate people like him. Deport his ass.
Well, if you guys want to hurry up and save him, then we better get going. I'm not going to say if the turn count affects the ending of the game to keep you guys on edge.
Wait, are you serious? So that means we have to play fast?
Take it with a grain of salt, George. Let's just play properly, and I'm sure everything will be fine.
I suppose you're right. Anyways, viewers, I hope I did a good job on my official debut, and I also hope you enjoyed watching until the end of the video. Please make sure to subscribe and like the video to show support to this channel if you want to see more of these in the future.
Don't forget to put in the comments that Sane is better than Kent. I'll be keeping an eye on you all.
Stay safe, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your day.